Labor unions have been a powerful force in shaping modern work and society, yet their history is as complex and controversial as the battles they fought. Emerging in the late 18th and early 19th centuries during the rise of industrial capitalism, unions were born out of desperation, workers demanding fair wages, reasonable hours, and safer conditions in factories that often treated human beings like disposable machines. At their core, labor unions represent collective action against the unchecked power of employers and industrial magnates, who profited enormously while exploiting their workforce. But this struggle has never been straightforward or universally praised. Strikes were broken violently, leaders were jailed, and union organizers faced relentless persecution. Yet the movement endured, achieving landmark victories like the 8-hour workday, child labor laws, and workplace safety standards. These gains helped define the middle class and created a foundation for broader social justice reforms. Critics argue that unions can become bloated bureaucracies, stifling innovation and imposing burdensome rules that harm economic growth. Supporters, on the other hand, see unions as essential defenders of dignity and fairness, especially in the face of ruthless capitalism. Their legacy is neither purely heroic nor entirely flawed, but a messy saga of struggle, compromise, and transformation. Understanding this history is vital to grasping the economic and social challenges that persist today. Early union efforts were met with fierce resistance. Employers and governments often labeled unions as subversive, even criminal. Globalization, automation, and changes in labor markets have challenged traditional union models. Critics claim unions resist necessary economic changes, while advocates warn that weakening unions leads to rising inequality, wage stagnation, and deteriorating labor rights. Controversy also surrounds union politics and corruption. Powerful labor leaders sometimes wielded influence akin to political machines, engaging in practices that betrayed the very workers they claimed to represent. The infiltration of organized crime in certain unions during the 20th century further tainted their reputation. Such scandals fueled public skepticism and gave ammunition to opponents who sought to weaken unions through legislation. In recent decades, the decline of union membership in many developed countries has sparked debate about their relevance. The history of labor unions is thus a mirror reflecting the ongoing tension between capital and labor, power and fairness. In the end, labor unions remain a contested but indispensable part of the modern world, symbols of both hope for worker empowerment and cautionary tales about power.